Hello there, Aquarius. How are you guys doing today? Welcome to your general reading. Thank you so much for being here today. All right, let's get to it. So these are timeless readings, so trust that the universe has brought you here because there's something in today's card reading that is meant just for you. Whatever it is that may be weighing heavily in your heart or on your mind, trust that there is a message in today's card spread just for you. All right, let's take a look at the bottom of the deck for you today, Aquarius. You've got the Six of Wands. All right, so you are going to be celebrated. This is a victory card. So whatever it is that you're working towards, focusing your energy on, you are going to be celebrated for it. You're going to gain some recognition here. I like that. The Five of Cups here is kind of like you living in the past and being reminded about things like these spilled wines here, right? You can't live in the past. This is a reminder for you to let go of the past and to give gratitude for the things that remain in your life. The Three of Cups here, the three cups here that have already spilled, you can't get them back, right? The wine is gone. Instead, see things from a different perspective and begin to see all of the beauty in your life, all of the things that continue to remain standing. You can still do something with these two cups. And move away from the things that no longer serve you, things that are really creating a lot of negativity and turbulence in your life. It's time for you to really break away and just move towards calmer waters. Opportunities are really being presented to you so that you can do that. The King of Swords here, you're very logical and analytical, and you're able to really see things, really from a very, hopefully from a very different perspective. The King of Swords is very logical, very analytical. So make sure that you are really, this is emotions, right? So first of all, this is your card, King of Swords. So you're already starting off really strong, and this is truly your reading because this is the core of your readings here. These two cards here. The King of Swords is you. This is logic. This is rational authority, logical leadership. So make sure that you're really looking at these things and being very logical about it. Step back and see it from a different perspective and see that, you can't gain those three cups that have spilled. You can't gain that back. You can only look at and do something about the two cups that remain in your life. I like this. I like that you're showing up at the core of your reading here. The Fool card. Wow. Aquarius, this is powerful. So not only are you showing up as yourself here with the King of Swords, but now you've got new beginnings. You literally, when you sort this out and let go of the past and move towards calmer waters, you have the opportunity to really start something new and beautiful in your life. This is great. The Seven of Wands here. The Seven of Wands is you protecting yourself, protecting, standing your ground, really, protecting whatever it is that you've worked towards. For example, the Seven of Wands is you, this is valor, right? Really standing up and digging your heels in. So this is really good. The Seven of Wands, remember, this is about you setting boundaries. This is not about you maintaining conflict with others. This is about you setting boundaries with people and saying, no, you can't cross that line. This is what I believe. This is what I know. And I'm going to stand up for it. But remember to be very logical about what you're standing up for too. Okay, it's one thing to be logical, but it's another thing to be stubborn. Don't be stubborn. All right, Four of Cups. Know that the universe is constantly trying to give you new opportunities and new blessings. Sometimes you'll focus on the things that are negative or things that are, you may be a little apathetic about certain things in your life right now. But know that you're going to have to bring those walls down, and you're going to have to understand that the universe is trying to present you new gifts and new blessings. And unless you're aware of it and allow those things to come into your life, you may miss out on them. So keep an open heart, keep an open mind. All right, the Knight of Swords. So with the Knight of Swords here, this is kind of a... this is very bold, I would say, very reckless too. Reckless charge for justice, the truth seeker. So be sure that you are thinking before you act, thinking before you speak, because this kind of impulsive energy, like this take charge energy, kind of moving forward energy, this can kind of be a little bit much for a lot of people, and it can create a lot of conflict in your life. So make sure that you are thinking things through before acting, right? Because your impulsivity can be a little off-putting and to some people, and can lead to shake-ups and kind of just negative energy. But and that's not why I'm pointing to the Tower card right now. I'm pointing it looking at this timeline here. So something in the past has really caused grief and despair, and right now at the very end here of your main timeline, here's the Tower. The Tower is to remind you that these things that have shaken up your life, things that have really flipped your world upside down, they're going to happen, but they're meant to happen because it's meant to clear out those things that that weren't meant for you to begin with. It was the universe removing what couldn't support you in your next chapter, in your next journey, because we're all evolving, we're all moving towards something higher and better. And so universe will always clear out the things from your life that aren't going to serve you. Okay, so you have to rebuild, and it's okay. Tower moments happen for you. It gives you an opportunity to really create the life and the world that you desire, right? Your new beginning. So you have to let go of these things that have really kind of brought you down. The Ten of Swords is here to show you that, like, look, it can't hurt any worse than it already has. This is the most awful betrayal, for example. You've got to let go of it, and you've got to rise higher, and you've got to find the true meaning. How did this evolve you? How did this allow you to become a better person? What did you learn about yourself? Two of Swords. So with the Two of Swords, this is again, like you making a choice. You're torn. You're having to make a big choice here, and in this situation, you have to trust your intuition, trust your gut, connect with your higher self. Look at that. You've got your Nine of Swords and Ten of Swords here next to each other. So you have to release yourself from these thoughts. Whatever it is, whatever betrayal that may have happened to you, whatever hurt and despair that you are carrying on, you are living this nightmare every single day. It's consuming your mind. And so you're going to have to, deal with every single one of these swords. They're heavy, but you can't stay in this place of darkness. What is it that's causing you to remain here? There's something here that's even deeper than just what the person did to you, but it's you hanging on to that. What makes you believe that these things are true? Right? Whatever they did to you, maybe you're perseverating and you're thinking anxiety, worry, fear, causing you anxiety, fear, and worry. Why? Right? You've got to go in and connect with your higher self and deal with that. Otherwise, you can't move forward. Yeah, look at what's on the other side. New beginnings, new opportunities, taking that leap of faith. You're ready to do that. You're ready to move to calmer waters. The only problem is you got all these swords and you can't take them with you. There's no room on the boat. You've got to deal with all of these things. Maybe, your truest and deepest worries and fears. Sometimes other people's actions, it goes far deeper than that superficial act that happened. There's something else here that you've really got to connect with. What is making you feel insecure? What is making you feel a sense of worry, right? Or fear? What is making you fear taking that next step forward, or taking that leap of faith and taking advantage of the blessings that the universe is giving you? All right, let's tie this together. What is going on with you today, Aquarius? All right, you've got the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands is passion. Passionate, confident, charismatic, restless. Events requiring immediate action. Trust your instincts. Stay focused. A passionate relationship. Yeah, you're ready to move forward. You're feeling very confident, also restless. So make sure that you are harnessing that energy and focusing it on something that is not going to get you in trouble. Let's just say that. This is a lot of energy here with the two knights. Make sure you have a plan. Make sure you have a direction and where you're going to, take yourself on this journey, because you're ready to move forward, but you got to make sure that you deal with these things first, and you got to have direction and a plan, right? You can't just you can't just be impulsive. That doesn't work out. All right, Aquarius, thank you so much for being here today. I love you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll talk soon. Have a great day, guys. Bye.